I wrote Lost, but certainly not least. But I meant last.
Oh, I didn't even read it that way.
But Lost, but certainly not least is cool too. I like that. I'm going to save that for later.
And then that's when you go for your first question?
Yeah.
I love Lost.
The first question is, how are you?
Okay.
You can say, fuck off.
Okay.
All right, next question.
These nuts.
Does nuts. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Are we having a conversation?
Yeah, definitely. All right.
Intro.
What's going on, guys? This is Blur's Dream, a.k.a. Carlos from TCIIE. This is season 3 finale. And we got MJ as the co-host. You know, looking tough as ever. And then we've got, last but not least, we've got Cosmic Kitten. We've got Zachary, the drummer.
How's it going, guy? How's it going?
And then we've got Karen Carnberries, the singer and guitar player for Cosmic Kitten.
Oh yeah. I've got $2 in my checking account.
Hell yeah. So how you guys doing today?
I'm doing good. I've been working a lot lately. Working 2 jobs.
Oof.
Only sleeping like maybe 4 hours every night.
Yeah, it's gonna catch up.
But I'm doing all right, regardless.
That's good.
I think all in all, things have been going pretty good.
Hell yeah. Just coming off the cusp of the new record.
Oh yeah, that cusp though.
Yeah. Like it came out last year. But yeah, do you want to head off to MJ?
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, yeah, first of all, me and Carlos both agree that the self-titled album, every song on it is, like, really, really good. Like, every one of them on there. And so congrats on that. Congrats on writing a banger. How do you do it?
Oh, well, thank you. Oh, thank you very much.
I think it was like really like live oriented. Like your set list, you could just play that album just straight live.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And it like you wouldn't have to change, like you wouldn't have to do a set list if you wanted to.
Yeah, the way Karen handles most of the track listing, like putting the songs in an order.
Yeah.
Like Karen almost consistently in all of our history has done that. But the album, the way the songs do flow and the way the songs are written, they really do have a more cohesive feeling. I feel like having a producer involved that kind of understands our style was key to doing that, because even when all of us were writing our own riffs and stuff, you know, traditionally we wouldn't do any work to pull that together. It would just be kind of disjointed because it's all coming from different brains. But because we had this singular producer kind of helping bring it closer to like a singular sound, a lot of the songs ended up having that progression where you just feel the record, it just goes through, you know. Like a record, like a real record. Wow, we made a real record.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, it's a 30-minute set, so that's what I'm saying. Like you could just play that every single time and like nothing would change. It's like it's paced nicely, you know what I mean? Arctic feeling is when you start to get like, okay, it starts to simmer down, but then like it picks back up.
I kind of had like a vinyl in mind when I put the track listing together, because Arctic Feeling is the start of side B.
Oh,
so
okay.
I was like, you flip it over
That
and you
makes
hear
sense.
that, like that'll sound really nice.
That's cool. Yeah, it's well paced.
Yeah, and isn't Carousel like the side A ender, I think?
Yeah.
That's a good ender for a side.
Oh yeah.
We thought it would be cool if you could explain to the folks at home what goes into, like, you know, preparing for a tour, from, you know, securing a second job, like you said, to finding a babysitter for Houdini. How does all that play out before?
Well, I think as adults still playing music and not living with your parents, it's really tough, like financially touring. You have to plan for it like a year in advance.
Yeah, a lot goes in. I mean, like, even down to just like, oh, I better make sure I get my credit card paid off so I can rent the van, you know? Like,
yeah.
Because,
you're like still paying off the previous tour.
Yeah, because like the band isn't always like making enough money as an entity to pay for stuff up front. Yeah. So then sometimes like we have to front the money out of our own pocket so that you know, we can go do the thing, and then we make the money as we go. We pay ourselves back. Like we're kind of a lot of the stuff is off faith. Like, we believe in the band.
Yeah.
So we're putting it in. And, it's always been that way. But, I do love it when people comment that we're, fucking somehow privileged, like we didn't work for this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they've done that to me.
Please do it more.
Do it more. It's engagement.
Hate us as much as you want.
That's how you know your video has reached outside of your bubble. Is
Yeah,
if you start getting random people that don't really know.
Yeah,
But so you got go for it. You got your tour, June of 2026.
Oh, yeah, we have a West Coast tour in June, and this is our first time with a booking agent, so we didn't have to book the shows ourselves like we've been doing the past, I don't know how many years. Nice. So it's really nice to just kind of sit back and like let them take care of it.
Yeah.
They still ask us like, oh, do you want this show? This is, how much they're offering or whatever, but it makes things a lot easier for us, and we don't have to put like the lineup together or anything either.
Yeah, like we still have the final say. But it's really cool to just be like kind of chilling, going day to day, and then to have like this big list of shows where it's like, oh, okay, we're gonna go to all those places, and not having to send out emails and wait for a response, and or not having to nudge people and be like, hey, I emailed you 7 days ago, because really when you're doing all that booking, it's like a timer. You have these timers in your head, like I sent out this email on that day and this one on that day, and I gotta check in 2 to 5 days. If I don't hear from them 2 to 5 days, I need to check. So then you have all these different egg timers going on in your head about when you need to get back to other things, and it's just a lot. So it
teaches you how to be organized, though. Like, I'd like create like a spreadsheet and then put like everybody that I've contacted, when I did, like the first try, the second try, and then it's like no or maybe or yes or first hold or third hold, second hold, whatever, stuff like that.
And like for me, when I was doing that for the band a long time ago, it taught me like kind of patience, like that kind of value of being like, okay, like, I'm waiting on these people for a response. Like, not everything's in my control, even though like I want to get it taken care of, like I have an unfinished to-do list. I still have to wait on these people, and that's out of my hands.
Yeah, so I guess shout out Psyched Records for getting you guys a booking agent.
Yeah.
So that's good that it's gotten that.
It was nice that they put us in contact with Ivy Agency, because so far working with our agent Mickey has been really nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You have any questions?
Yeah, what you were saying about those people who leave those like nasty comments saying that you guys don't work for it, that's just really not true, because I think what people see from Cosmic Kitten is that like creative, whimsical side, the the aesthetic and vibe of it, but they don't actually see the work that goes into it, like everything that goes in. So if you want to go into how, like, is there a dividing line between artist mode and CEO mode, or is it like is it all the same thing to you?
I kind of, so in my mind, like the kind of like CEO mode, I guess, like that Karen and I have sometimes, like the business mode. It only goes like as far as making sure everything's handled so it can get out of the way of our artistry. At least for me. Like, do I have all the right people on board? Do I have the right people doing the right jobs so that they'll take care of the stuff and I can just do what I like, why I'm doing this in the first place? Like, the reason why I love music is playing and making music, I didn't get into music because I love like designing t-shirts, or I love like editing music videos. I don't like love, like being an audio engineer all the time, although I do like being an audio engineer, so hire me if you need someone to do that. But I just, like, I got into music because I love performing and I love writing music. I like expressing myself through music. So business mode only really exists there to like serve that purpose. Like, let me make sure I have the right people handling all these other aspects so that I could just do the aspect that like I love.
Yeah.
So, but I think some people just see it. I tried to rationalize it a couple times when I would see comments where it's like, oh, we that's exactly what we need, another band, with privilege, with taking mommy and daddy's money and blah blah blah, like the furthest off that they could be, like so far off.
Normally it's like YouTube though.
Yeah, it's always like random YouTube comments, which is fair, because YouTube is about the visual. It's video.
Yeah.
So like people see the visual and they're like, oh, he has a nice drum set. They have nice equipment that they maintain well, and maybe they see Karen's hair as like a nice shade of red, and they're like, damn, like she's doing really well keeping that hair nice and red. And they're thinking about whatever. They're just judging the visual aspect, and they're like, oh, these people clearly have money. It's like, except in my fridge I have an orange.
They do. They do have money. They saved up over time. To get to budget that. I know you spend your money on crack and meth or whatever, but these people
meth cane.
Yeah, exactly. They put it in their budget. They set aside money that they get from their jobs and they put it away for stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I think people just don't really understand that.
And then after I'm done saving and I put that money towards that, I've got an orange in my fridge. And that's what I've got, an orange.
What about you, Karen? About the CEO and like the musical side, artistry?
I'd agree with Zach, but just it's very separate for me too. But yeah, Zach was right about like, we have to find the right people that'll like help us and stuff so that we're able to, do the art stuff on our own. Yeah.
There's a certain point where DIY turns into DI cry. And you gotta just have a team of people you love that are helping make it happen.
So I guess a good like segue was like, so in the song "Do It Alone," what were you kind of going for?
He's like, "What the fuck were you talking about?" Stuff like that.
So, I remember seeing a meme of just like there's like a rapper on stage and he has a song called "Trust No One" and there's like 40 of his homies behind him. Which was still funny shit. I'm not saying that the "Do It Alone" song is like contradictory,
It's
but
like DTA.
I guess
What?
Could you kind of go in that like a deeper meaning on "Do It Alone"? Like what you kind of meant in that terms?
The song is just about like breaking free and wanting, independence from, sometimes it feels like suffocating being in something, and you're trying to find ways out of it or ways to like do stuff like on your own without having to like rely on this person or this thing. It's
I feel like it's got a universal vibe where it's just like you want to not feel like someone's controlling your life, or you don't want to feel like, so I don't know, for me that song just feels like I have to do a lot of things alone, right? But it's like an empowering thing where it's like, it's a really great song, but
exactly.
No, okay. So the group that you guys like, because the record label and the booking agents and stuff like that. So essentially, they just give you like something like of like you said, they're like, hey, do you want to play this show? And you still have your own like right of being like, yeah, we'll play it, or no, we won't play it.
Yeah. So
it gives you that freedom of just like being able to decide.
Yeah.
And they're not like forcing you to do something.
No. The record label and booking agency they exist independently of each other. So like our record label and what we do with them is basically just like, we promote with each other. Like the record label is attached to all of our stuff, and then we post stuff and tag them, and then they post stuff and tag us, and we're kind of like mutually growing together because we believe in what Psyched Records is doing, and we are, good friends with like our A&R guy over there. He's a beautiful human. And then the booking agency was just a thing where our record label was like, hey, so we want to see you guys grow more, and what do you guys feel like you need? What can we do for you? And we're like, well, we want help with booking because we're like constantly booking our own tours. It's causing a little bit of burnout, and we need some help. We think we need help,
and we need like a minimum of like certain amount of bucks.
Yeah, we're trying to like
some dollars.
Yeah, we're like, we need somebody who's gonna fight for our guarantee, because I hate like telling my friends, like they're like, hey, you guys want to play? And I'm like, yeah, but you guys have to give us money. And they're like, I thought we were friends. And it's like, well, maybe if you just email this guy that works for me, he can tell you that, and I don't have to hurt my friendship with you. Wow. I'm like, I don't really want to do that, like I just want to be friends with my friends and have that business stuff be where the business is. So they were just like, well, we know these handful of different booking agencies. Like, we'll put you in contact. You can do interviews with some agents and see who you like or whatever. And then we landed at Ivy Agency, and we so far really dig working with Ivy Agency. You know, Mickey has been a really good partner in our booking. I hope that we continue to have a good partnership, but they also pointed us in the direction and got us in contact with another agency out in Europe, Annabelle Booking. And so far, our booking agent in Europe has also been really great too. So, yeah, we now it's just kind of like we have these several teams. You know, we have a team at Psych Records that's down to help us out. We have a little team at Ivy. We have a little team at Annabelle. And it's nice to have like that kind of support, like on a business level, where it's like on a business level, they're all motivated to help us, because if we succeed, they succeed. You know, like if we make money, they make money.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
I think it came like at a right time too, because I feel like we've been a band long enough that like we were getting a little bit like tired. We're just like, damn, like this is a lot of money, like, you know, a lot of time and money to invest in all these things and go on tour and figure out how we're gonna pay rent and all of that, you know. So signing with these like booking agencies has been really helpful, because we're just like, oh, okay, like we don't have to do it all ourselves anymore, and they're gonna help us. So hopefully it's okay.
I'm a little sadder, I'm a little older, I'm a little fatter, and I just need some help. I just need some help me help you.
I'm just a baby.
I'm just a baby.
Definitely.
I can pay you in bois.
I could pay you in bois.
How did Psych Records get find out about you guys? Like, they're based in San Francisco. Like, did they see a show?
The A&R guy that we're friends with follows my sad fat clown OnlyFans.
Oh Lord!
I'm just kidding.
Not
I'm
true.
just kidding.
Okay, so we were on a tour. We were on a tour that I booked actually back in 2024. I think it was September, and it was like one of our last dates. It was in San Francisco, and our friend Steve Moriarty, the drummer of the Gits, he helped us get in contact with the booker at the Knockout. Yeah. And so we got on a show there, and then we ended up playing a set, and then the last 4 songs we did like Git songs with Steve. We had him come up on the stage and drum, and his friend Sammy too. And then I guess it was like a Psyched Records show. Yeah, it was a really cool lineup. I don't remember everyone that played. I think it was Buzz Lightyear that played, Flames of Durga that played, but they're not on the label. They're just they've been a local band that we've played with like many times, so it was really cool to play that show with them.
Yeah, Psyched often does that. They'll just help like touring bands find a spot wherever and like make a show happen for somebody that needs to have a show in that area. So
there was some band from Mexico at the Psyched Records show that was there.
Yeah.
I forgot who was that.
Oh yeah.
They make a habit out of helping people out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's really cool, but his name's Guillermo Goyri, and he saw us play and he thought we were really cool, and he came up to me and he's like, oh, like I have a record label based out of here, San Francisco, like, you know, I'll probably hit you guys up or whatever if you're interested. And I was like, really? Like, what does that entail?
Then we started the whole process.
Yeah, we started
talking
the process
on Zoom and stuff.
Yeah.
Like read the contract and all that stuff.
Yeah, figuring all that out.
So it was a good contract, I'm assuming.
Yeah. The contract is basically like, we want to help you out, and if you guys just aren't digging it, you guys could walk away. And it was like, all right. That's basically like the whole contract. That's like the whole contract. That was basically the whole contract. Like, we're going to work for you guys, and you guys work for us, and if at any point it's lame, just fucking see you.
It's very much, I believe in you, and you believe in me.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Well, I guess we'll move on to my questions. So for going back to A Laugh of a Lifetime, which I guess was a lifetime ago. what do you call it? Yeah, Songbird. I really like that song, and I was like wondering about the inspiration behind the lyric. If I could sing, "You Have to Listen to Me."
It's been a long time since I've even
It's a laugh of a
listened to
lifetime.
the song.
Laugh of a lifetime
Yeah.
ago.
I've just been like
A lot
all
of the
5
songs.
albums.
I like that line too because like it's hard to tell what it means, but it
Really?
sounds badass.
Yeah, if you want to keep it mystery, go for it. I don't.
Well, I'm
So I
trying to
interpret it
think.
then.
Yeah, a lot of that was written like right before the pandemic. But that lyric, I guess, or just that whole song in general was it was kind of an attempt to, I guess, make people pay attention to like the lyrics more and like trying to show like more like a different kind of vulnerability that I feel like we haven't already at the time. 'Cause I feel like we were playing a lot of like backyard like punk shows for the longest, and they loved like all the screamy songs and all that, but sometimes I felt like nobody was really listening to me, and I was just like, do they even know like what I'm saying sometimes, like, you know? And even though we had like a lot of songs with a lot of distortion that didn't have screams, like I feel like whatever I was saying would kind of just get buried, you know, with like everything. And so I just wanted to write a song that was like, you know, just a little bit more chill, that had like more of, just like a more of a vulnerability to it that was different from all the other songs. Yeah.
Definitely. I like that song. That's like my favorite of the whole bunch.
I'm
It's
really
just, like,
proud of it because I wrote like the whole thing, even like the solo and stuff, because Zach sometimes helps me with like solos, and he helped me with that one because it was like, I think it was like off like by half
It was like one note.
It was one note
that was like
off.
off by like a half a step. It was like
Yeah.
like and like and I'm like just move that one up one fret.
Yeah.
And everything's perfect.
Yeah, but everything else is really cool. Yeah, about that song, and I like the acoustic version that exists only on my phone, but I like that full like rock version too. It's really cool.
One of the things that I consciously did when Karen brought the song to me is when I wrote the bass part, I was like, I'm just going to keep the bass part. Initially, I was like, I'm going to keep it as simple as possible, but I wanted to have it more hooky in the verses, so that's why the bass part moves like that in the verse. And the only real conscious thing I did on it was like, I don't want to have a ballad where the drums are hit softer. Like, I was like, I want the drums to be like just as powerful, just as like abrasive, just as strong and heavy on that song as any other song. I wanted that to be like characteristic of what Cosmic Kitten is as a band, where it's like, even when we're saying something vulnerable, like the drums still provide like power behind that emotion, you know?
Yeah, it like projects what's being said more, versus like it just being loud to be loud.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's one of those things where like I just felt like the emotion could be conveyed with even more power if the drums just are unapologetically like pushing. Yeah, you know, because it conveys like a confidence in what's being said.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
What's happening.
It's like almost like a march of some sort. Like it's just keeping this like drum beat going.
Yeah.
Whatever. But yeah, like I don't know. I could just live in that song. Like,
I love that song.
It reminds me of Knife Party, like that lyric in Knife Party by Deftones.
Oh yeah,
says, like I could float here forever.
Yeah.
So it's like it kind of feels like that with that song. I just never want it to end. Like when it's like over. Yeah. And like the little music box is that one where like a little, I don't know what it's called.
We used
a little
baby,
metal thing.
Baby piano is
Yeah,
what we used.
Oh, okay, a baby piano.
Yeah.
I thought it was like
we used
the
a
little
regular piano.
It was a kid's toy, like a little baby piano.
I still have it.
I mic'd it up in our living room at the time, and I
What mic?
I use what mic? He's like over there, like your porn face. What mic, baby? What mic? I forget what it was. It was like this DXM mic, this kind of knockoff acoustic condenser mic that I used. I tried to make it sound like as like minimally abrasive as possible because I used that mic, in the piano, and then I used another mic, like a room mic, like across the room, so I was capturing how the piano sounded in the space and like close miking. And then we have real piano on the record, and then like the baby piano just comes in near the end. It was like one of those things where
just a nice cap off.
It just sounded nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like one of those things where it was one of those things where I was like, I imagine it with like bells, like little bells. I could hear it with bells or whatever.
Yeah.
And Karen was like, me too. And I was like, okay, perfect. We're on the same page. We'll just do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a beautiful song. We recently it's one of the first songs that we learned with Jay when they joined the band, and the last time that we played it, it was like one of the first songs we played with Jay when Jay
and at
joined
our
the band.
last show with
and
Jay
one of the
in
last
the band.
songs that we played with
Yeah.
Jay.
Ooh.
With Jay.
It was like
Swan song.
Yeah.
years later.
It was really cool. It wasn't. I didn't realize how emotional of a moment that was going to be for me until it was happening. And I was like, oh.
It's like Fade to Black when with Jason Newsted the last time they played.
Yeah, that's right.
The last time Jason Newsted played with Metallica was
Yeah.
Fade to Black.
Mm-hmm.
Poetically enabled. But yeah, I mean, I wish I could see that live. I don't know if I ever saw Songbird live.
It was a very rare occurrence.
I think we've only played it, I don't know. It's definitely less than 10 times.
Yeah, probably like
Maybe
7 max
5,
or something.
7,
No,
yeah.
that's all good though.
But it's like, it's one of those ones where every now and again Karen's like, I feel like we should play Songbird. And I'll be like, yeah, that sounds nice.
you can put it in the middle
why
or
not?
like finish a set with it. And then if they
Yeah.
want the encore, that's when you give them like the hard stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But then like when we wrote Arctic Feeling, I was like, this feels like Songbird 2.0.
Oh no.
And I was like,
No,
I was gonna
they're way different for me.
ask
they're
you.
their own songs, but
You have a very cheeky intro for that one, Arctic Feeling. I wonder where you got it.
I don't know. I just came up with that.
Oh, you did?
The
Yeah,
drum,
I
the
really,
drum
I really
part?
did just come up with that.
Oh yeah, dude.
So if it belongs to somebody else, oopsie. Whatever.
Oh,
It's
what
set
is
in The
it?
Sopranos.
I want to do
No, it's not.
research.
It's Scentless
No, it's
Apprentice.
not.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah,
Oh,
but that's
but it's
not
not
even
like
close to
it's
the same.
not. No.
Okay.
Because Scentless Apprentice goes, and mine goes, it's like way different.
It's
Dude.
what's that meme? With
I played the whole drum set.
That was
Okay.
definitely a clip
Yeah.
just right
It's
there.
okay.
Da-
Grunge
Dave
just
Vanilla Ice
lives
thing.
through
You
us.
trying to
There it goes.
make them
Ding,
sound
ding,
different,
ding,
but they
ding,
end up.
Look, I played the
Ours
whole.
goes-
I played the whole drum set during the intro.
Oh, definitely.
Dave just plays hi hat and snare.
True.
Yeah,
This is good
I just
argument.
definitely like I heard it and I was like, wait a minute, that
Now
sounds
the
so
reason,
familiar.
now the
Funny,
reason
'cause I didn't
why,
notice that.
the reason why you think it sounds similar
Mm.
is because
I'm not
when we were recording it,
Because I got
I'm not a drummer.
it's because
No,
it's
no.
where I got the idea
the
from.
reason why you think it sounds similar.
Because I'm
Is-
Dave Grohl.
I pull off the mask. I cheated on my wife.
Oh shit.
Anyway, sorry, I had to.
Sorry, Dave Grohl, if you're watching.
Sorry,
this.
Dave Grohl, if
He
you're
wrote it in
watching.
the book. If you read the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read
He
the
put it
book.
there.
Yeah. Anyway,
Just cut to Dave Grohl looking at the camera like, what?
yeah, what the fuck, Zach, bitch.
He's like, I was just gonna sign you guys too.
Yeah, And Utero is a great
He's gonna
record.
talk shit about
Great
them.
record.
So anyway, the reason why I think it sounds similar is because when we were making the record, Ben Greenberg and Alex Edkins both heard like that intro and thought big drum intro. They were thinking In Utero when they did it. So when we recorded it, that was kind of like the sound we were chasing was like those drums, like that drum sound from In Utero. So it's kind of like, yeah, it sounds kind of Scentless Apprentice because we were chasing like those tones.
Those tones, yeah.
Yeah. So
No, I totally get that. I mean, Dave even admits he got it. He got his shit from like the Gap Band.
yeah, I know, but in this case, I just literally was just jamming.
Yeah. No, definitely. I liked it. I liked it.
I wish I could say I
definitely-
ripped off Scentless Apprentice, but I was just jamming.
Oh, okay. Because I was just like, I was in the car and I just had to like double check. I'm like, am I hearing that right? And I was just like side by side, and I'm like, oh yeah, it does. And I'm like, I wonder if you like kind of got the inspo from it, but
I mean,
subconsciously or maybe
The idea for
you weren't
having-
thinking about it.
Subconsciously.
You weren't thinking about it.
the
essentially.
idea for having a big drum intro was kind of like something I thought, like I was thinking Nirvana when I was thinking like big drum intro,
Yeah.
but I didn't like write that drum part like going after the other drum part. I just kind of
Definitely. I guess the final question about going back to the past is like I re-listened to You Gotta Understand, and I was just like, I was like enthralled with how much ambition went into it. I was like, what the fuck? They're like going for these solos. There's like piano
That's
on
true.
it.
We did
this.
have hella ambition at that time.
And then
Yeah.
there's your only instrumental track with pause. You know what I mean? So it was a lot of firsts when I was like listening to it. We go from Be Nice to Strangers and then Lobotomy, and then we go into what do you call it? You Gotta Understand, and then you can hear that transition into like what was that transition going from those first two records to that when you did You Gotta Understand?
In my head, I'll just briefly say how I feel, and then whatever Karen, because I'm curious to hear what Karen has to say. But the first record was just kind of like angsty, you know. I felt like we were just like doing like loud, angry, and getting it out, you know. Yeah. The second record, I felt like we approached it with more of our influences in mind. Like Lobotomy was an album where I felt like we were making it more like with our classic rock influences, like, oh, we want this to sound like the Melvins or Soundgarden or, you know, like those kinds of bands like were in our mind, or at least in my mind while we were making the record. That's why the recording sounds the way it does. Yeah. And then when we got to You Gotta Understand, it was like there was this kind of part in our brain where we're like really tired of people wanting us to have the screamy songs all the time. And we were like, and I remember thinking to myself, I'm like, damn it, like Karen can sing, so let's have Karen sing. Like I'm tired of it always being like, let's scream. And like I'm tired of playing the songs where Karen sings and noticing the crowd like moving less because they want the loud yells. Like, I was like, I don't want to be what everyone else wants us to be. Like that's fucking annoying. I was like, I want us to be whatever we want to be. And at the time, I remember Karen and I being on the same page, if I remember correctly, about that. And so we kind of I approached that record wanting us to do more of like I wanted to have like a real like 90s like grunge record that had like deep emotional hooks and all kinds of stuff. And we even, one of the reasons why it was so ambitious is because we recorded it with our friend Yuli Noriega. You know, he worked with The Offspring and stuff. He has his own studio.
Yeah, Laundry Day. Shout out Laundry Day Recordings. There's a Spunk EP coming out.
Yeah,
soon.
I know. Laundry Room. No. Of course, you had to mention Spunk. Huh?
I've had to.
I told Yuli about Spunk.
Oh, sorry. I didn't read the writer. I'm gonna get an angry.
I'm just kidding. But we recorded with Yuli, and
he's great.
And he's big on the 90s.
Yeah.
Well, he actually approached us wanting to record the album.
We kind of
wow.
Sometimes for a while there, we would get opportunities to work with certain recording people.
Yeah.
And we would
find out about us somehow.
Yeah, and then we would have like a handful of songs half written, and then we'd be like, oh shit, we better get the shit together. Yeah. And we like pull the rest of the album together so we can work with the person.
So you played on his like piano in that room?
Yeah, I played at Smash Mouth on the piano.
Somebody.
A really slow, emotional version of All Star. I was like, somebody once told me the bling is gonna.
I saw a video once of someone singing, I think it was Creep by Radiohead, but they were singing that.
Oh yeah.
Song.
You can do that. You can have them put Creep at karaoke and sing All Star over it. It works perfect. But anyway, he was really cool to work with because he like really wanted us to take our time. He slowed us down a lot. Prior to that, we would be like, let's record a whole record in 12 hours. But he was like, no, like let's do multiple days, and he had us taking our time on it, which is cool. We recorded it We recorded it to 2-inch tape, so like it's real.
So it's reels.
Yeah. So it's on
Instagram reels.
So we had to like play the song perfectly.
Yeah,
through.
so you'd actually have to perform it well.
No wonder. I think it's gonna be one of your more underrated ones. I feel like only like fans that are like.
I feel that way too.
Yeah.
It just kind of sucks because it's like you put a lot of effort into that one,
all
but it's like the one that will get ignored.
Yeah, all that people remember is broken kneecap stuff.
Yeah.
But like you know, there's a lot of songs on that record that I love. Like there's a song called Fighter that I like. That song Right Now is really cool. It's like our proggy ass weird song. Like the song structure on that one is weird. And you know, Pause is a fun little thing. I always thought Pause would be a fun walkout song. Like if we had like the lights out and then you just hear the bass for the beginning of Pause, and we walk out one by one and the lights come up. But like I think
We had big dreams, very little connections.
Yeah, Karen is exactly right about that, because we literally went into the studio with Yuli saying like, hey, we're going to shop this around to record labels and blah, blah, blah. And Yuli was like, all right, well then let's swing for the fences. And that's why he slowed us down.
That's why I liked Yuli. He just had a similar like thing with me with filming. I'm just like, I'm with whoever's good. Like I'm just going with whoever's I like, and then that's what I'm going to do. And that's kind of his philosophy. And he's been telling me like, hey, if you know any local bands who want to record, I'm like, I'll send them my way. You know. So I'm assuming he found you guys like through a live set or something, or like going into Redwood.
Yeah,
or...
something.
He
He
saw
came
us
out to a
at-
show. So before Permanent Records was there, it was a place called Cafe Nila.
Oh, okay.
Nella. Yeah, and so he came to a show and then he approached us after and he's like, yeah, like I have a studio, like come down and I'll give you a little tour if you guys want.
I was taken aback, but like the whole thing, I was like, damn. Hopefully I can record there one day, but you gotta understand.
This is a pretty fun record.
It's your maladroit, It's just
our maladroit,
That's what I'm saying, man. It's like this. It was so ambitious. Like Rivers Cuomo's like leads on maladroit, and then it's like nobody cared.
The leads were so fun to do.
Why?
The leads were so fun to do on that record because, like Karen and I sometimes in the studio will share lead duties just depending on the song.
Yeah, like sometimes like I play a little too sloppy, but I want like a cleaner sound on the record, so I'm like, you do it.
Or like I'm playing it too clean and we want it with a little more grit, and then Karen will do it. But like, he just knew how to get really good, really basic, badass rock tones. And he had the room set up perfect for like perfect feedback, and so I'd do these epic solos and I'd like hold the feedback forever, and I'd just be like, I'd feel like a fucking like a Viking god. Like I'll just be like, yes. And you can hear it all over the record too, just like hella like glorious feedback.
Yeah, so if anybody wants to go back on their discography, you gotta understand, underrated,
Appreciate that.
So it's like, and then I've heard like what Uli like mixed, like that's not mixed, and I'm just like, dude, that sounds mixed. That sounds fucking mixed already, and I'm just like, I'm
in
so
a studio
impressed.
sounds so good.
Yeah, definitely. I guess we'll go back to the new record. I guess we have a final question about the new one. No, actually, I was gonna go to this train of thought because you were saying like that people weren't listening to you guys, like you would go to the backyard punk shows and you would just be playing like like more screamy songs. But the irony right now is that you have a new record that is screamy songs. And so I'm trying to like figure out like how is Karen's voice like throughout the tour, like what do you do to like maintain, and like did you like learn a new vocal technique to kind of like I guess soldier on to that thing?
I definitely had to learn some new stuff. I wasn't taught anything, like I'm all self-taught, but I definitely learned a new way of screaming. I feel like before I would just kind of like, I don't know, it was a different type of screaming. It was like higher pitched and it was more shrieky. And then for this new album, like something happened within my soul where everything that was going on in the world, I just saw everybody, so angry, like, everything that's going on. And I was like, well, like, I know how, I told Zach, I'm like, I know how, like, before we're like, we don't want to do the screamy stuff. We want to sing and, be like more alternative, but, and not like do what everyone else wants us to do.
Yeah.
But there's so much going on right now, and I feel like this uplifts people. Like, I feel like this makes people feel better, or, just makes them feel good for a moment, So I'm going to lean into that because I too am angry, and maybe I don't want to sing like that right now. Maybe I do just want to fucking scream my ass off.
It was like a fun little turn because I remember we were playing when we wrote the first song that we wrote for the new record was Never See You Again. And it was like, it's been around forever.
It was like your answer to Charlie Puth's See You Again. It's like Never See You Again. You're going against that guy.
It's funny because Karen sometimes Karen would say at the shows something about she'd be like, this song is called Never See You Again because I hope I never see you again. And I would always get on the mic and be like, no, no, please come to another show. Please come to another show.
There's a caveat.
Yeah, I was like, please come to another show. Don't listen to Garen. The song was like, I remember when Karen wrote it, I'm like, oh, this is fun because it feels like old school Cosmic Kitten. And I remember Karen just being like, yeah, like I thought like it'd be fun to just kind of give people like a short, high energy, like fun song, just like kind of as a throwback.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like the vibe that started the new record. Yeah. It was kind of like,
and then Your
let's
Insult came after that.
Yeah, Your Insult was an interesting one when we pulled it together because it was like came from a million different places, like some of my ideas, some of Karen's ideas, like, and the way it ended up was just really an amalgamation of the two of us in the end. But
and then after that, I guess when we kind of we weren't like really serious about like writing at the time. We were just gonna take our time because for the longest we were like releasing an album like every year, like every other year.
Yeah, we had like riffs written like that we had jammed.
Yeah.
But nothing serious. There was another song that we had seriously written that was called The Same that didn't make it to the record.
Oh.
Yeah.
It just didn't fit in at all.
It's gonna be the Japanese release. They always do that.
See.
They always do that. There's like a bonus track, and it's like a Japanese release. I've never heard this song.
It's the seaside.
It sounds like Queens of the Stone Age. I actually was really serious about trying to sell it to them.
Yeah, it's a desert rock song, a really cool desert rock song. Yeah, we just kind of ended up. I remember when we were working with our producer on the album.
Well, before that, when we got approached by Psyched and they signed us, they were like, "You guys have to produce an album."
Yeah,
we're like, "Oh." Like we only have like 2-3 songs maybe, and so that's what kind of helped us like get the motivation to start like writing, and that's how like those angry songs came about because we were just like we were angry and we were just like let's not think twice about this, let's just fucking like let's just be completely honest about how we feel and not overthink it.
It was like a dark time for us, like as a band, like as individuals, like in our personal lives, and then everything that was going on in the world. And it was just like
it was a lot of
and that album is like really just a picture of that moment, like even down to like the album art, like just like a dark album, like dark angry ass album.
I love it though. Like
great.
I love dark like shit. Like, and that album is like where it's at. Like there's like a right down the middleness to it, like where it just feels right, and I love it.
Well, if your shit is too dark, you really should talk to your doctor. But I also like my shit dark. So.
Oh yeah.
No, but you know what I mean. Like I love horror movies. I love like death metal, and somehow like it's a grunge album, but it's just as heavy and gnarly as like some of the metal stuff I listen to. It's like so angry, like it's. Yeah, it's wicked.
It's borderline hardcore, like on some certain parts. But the thing I like though is that you guys did say like you're doing it on your terms, not because you guys told us like, hey, we only we only want to hear the screamy songs. It's like you decided to do that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And that's the problem with a lot of people is that they try to tell you when and what to do, and then that's when you kind of like you want to do the opposite of whatever they're saying.
Well, that's why we made You Gotta Understand.
Yeah, You Gotta Understand
because we fucking
we wanted more sing song and stuff like that.
Everyone wanted us to scream more, and we're just like eat shit.
And then now
dark shit.
Yeah, dark shit. And it's ironic because those fans that kind of dismissed you now, like they would crawl right back to you with this new record. Because it's more of the screamy stuff that they wanted. But because they were demanding it and whatever, it's like you get it when you get it.
You'd be surprised. There was this one guy at a show, I can't remember what show it was, but he came up to me after we played and he's like, some of those parts that you're screaming you could be singing. And I laughed like so loud. I was like, bro, you don't even know. Listen to our other, 4 albums.
Yeah, because there's always been those two sides to Cosmic Kitten. And so it's always been hard to balance them. And I feel like on this new record, it's pretty well balanced in a good way. Like, you have songs like Arctic Feeling that aren't screamy.
And the remote, no, not remote. Matching Twin Red Bikes.
Yeah, Matching Red Bikes. And then you've got angry, screamy songs like Hold My Soul and Carousel.
You said you front loaded the first half with all the all the screamier ones, and then like the side B is when it started to chill out.
Yeah, there was like some screams here and there, but it did start to chill out. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember which songs are on side B, but I know.
Is it Blender on side B?
Yeah, it's the last
closer.
song.
Yeah, see, that song is crazy. That song like does something to like my body chemistry. Like it makes me in a like more stark mood. Like as soon as it starts playing, I'm just like.
I love that because that song was like that song I was telling you guys about, the same.
It was very last minute put together because the same didn't fit onto the album. Our producer told us, he's like, this sounds like a different band, and we're like, oh, let's just take it out. But no, we can't just have 9 songs. Like, we're spending so much money on this album. We can't just have 9 songs on here. And we're thinking about putting a cover, but we're like, no covers. You know, it's got to be an original song. So I was like, I got this. And I went home and I played Blender, the early version of it, just acoustically, very shy, whispery vocals. I was like, and I had a vision for it. I was like, it's quiet, and then it's like there's a scream, and it's like it gets loud. And then I told Zach that, and then he helped put it together. Yeah, but it came together so quickly.
I remember you showing me in the kitchen, like we were making dinner, and you were just playing the drony riff and singing the part. And before you could even tell me, I was like, and then what if we don't change it at all? What if we just keep it the same? Then it just fucking gets loud as shit. And you're like, I was thinking the same thing. Every now and again that happens when Karen and I are writing a song where we're just like fucking synced up.
So you were in the kitchen. So like that Blender part, you just kind of pressed it.
I don't know
what you call the song. You're just looking around.
I don't remember why it ended up called Blender, but it's just words fall in a blender, and then like that just stuck. I think it stuck because of like the loud distortion and stuff. To me, was like as violent as like a blender just like ripping something up. I liked the kind of electrical imagery of a blender, like that kind of like gritty, like analog, but like electrical, mildly barbaric, violent thing that a blender is. The kind of chaos imagery that you get from like a fucking blade spinning a million miles an hour.
Yeah, it's pretty aggressive. You put a mic down there, it's fucking. Did you put an SM57 down there? And just fucking.
I think the way it was released, it was fucking what was it? Blender,
yeah.
And then Breadcrumbs.
Oh yeah.
And then Hole in My Soul.
I think
it
was Hole in My Soul, right?
It was Blender, Hold My Soul, Breadcrumbs,
and
Do It Alone.
But I just remember up until like the screen, like each song kept having more screams, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like Cosmic Kitten's going crazy, dude. Like every song they're putting out, there's more screams, and I really like
crazy.
Blender is just that song, man. That I just love how that song explodes. Like it. Yeah. It's the last song on the record, but we debated putting it first on the record, and we ended up.
No, it's great. The last.
We ended up putting Breadcrumbs first because it sounds great as the last song on the record, and it sounds even cooler as the first song of a set. I love playing Blender at the beginning of a set.
That's a good way to set the tone. Do you bring a blender on stage? Just put a mic
we
on
have
it?
To.
I'm so sorry, I'm hard
we
on
have
that.
To. No, we have to.
like there's that Asian dude that like brings like his drum kit and he does like a performance art on a table. And like I think it's like noise art or something. He played the Zebulon like not too long ago. He's cool. Great. I forgot his name. I know he's like Japanese or something like that, but. He's like this performance artist, so maybe like a blender next time.
No, for
every song, we're just gonna bring up what's in that song. Matching red bikes, we'll bring it to little red bikes. Breadcrumbs will just.
But you did record like a real blender to end.
No one's gonna want to be around for broken kneecaps.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking a baseball bat, dude. Holy shit.
Cinder block.
Oh my god.
For our album release show.
Album release show, just have one guy do it. Sacrifice.
No, I saved the blender for my private time back in the hotel room.
Oh lord. But you guys did record like a blender to finish it, right? Like there's like a sound of that?
No.
I swear that there's like one song that you guys have in the discography that ends like that, where it's just like this sound of like
no.
Might have been on You Gotta Understand or something like that. Something where you like did an overdub. Like a song ends like that, and I don't remember which one. But there's a song that ends like that.
Is it the tape reel coming to an end?
Maybe.
We don't have that on a record.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe it sounds like that, but it's just some crazy feedback or something.
Might be some feedback, yeah.
Okay. Shit.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
At the end of Blender does have some weird noises, but it's just me.
But it's not a blender.
It's me and a memory boy sitting Indian style in the, cross-legged in the room.
Applesauce.
Crisscross applesauce in the recording room with my Firebird and the memory boy and a like an old school memory man and a old school Big Muff hooked up to each other. And I'm just like trying to make crazy feedback noises like.
Gotcha.
That's at the end of Blender.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I just assumed that it was like a blender sound, but like you made it with that. That's good.
Because I originally wanted it to be like gnarly white noise, like like fucking.
And it just ends with static, like
like gnarly static. But I just kind of when I was recording it, like we ended up getting kind of the sounds that we liked.
Yeah.
When I was working on it, so we just kept those sounds.
Now Blender is like such a crazy mood that like I feel like I can't find in a lot of songs. Like it's so specific. It's like I don't know. I love it.
It does have a specific vibe.
Yeah.
I like what we created, and I really like the video that Colt Nug made for the.
He did that with like a old ass like TV with like a
CRT
with like a VHS thingy and a magnet or something. He said, it was
it's
crazy.
an analog
Cool.
animation that he made.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I love
I feel like it's like a little bit of an underappreciated video.
He's just an underappreciated like artist. Like he does a lot of cool stuff. I think he did a video for Death Valley Girls.
Yeah.
And I forget what the other band was, but his work is really awesome, but he's super just underground. Like nobody knows about him unless like you tell somebody.
That's good. Yeah, you can like signal boost certain people. You just work with them and like become like a big thing. Like when Kurt Cobain wore that Daniel Johnston shirt, like all of a sudden everybody knew who that guy was.
Yeah.
So it's just like you can signal boost certain things or like certain artists. Like I remember this like controversial artist who did the Metallica like Load and Reload thing, where it's like the first
Fire
cover.
and shit.
The first cover is Load, and it's like cow blood and like his like own
the
semen or
original.
something like that.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
And then the Reload, I think, is like urine of the artist as well, and he's like controversial. I think he gave Kirk Hammett that clear guitar with like his piss in it.
Oh really?
And it's just like
Sick.
there's like certain artists where they're just like they have like this like certain vision that like it's not very mainstream, I guess you could say.
What is a stream?
Yeah. So there's certain,
In his case, it was a stream.
yeah, for real. So yeah, I guess the final question I have is like, what's a favorite song and like what's your favorite lyric out of your entire discography that you're just like people need to hear this more, you know? Like the
Favorite song and lyric.
yeah, or riff, even riff too.
I can't think for the entire discography right now.
Okay, off the new
But
new
I
record.
guess just the new record because that's all that's been like on our minds lately and
Definitely.
what we're promoting for. I would say Breadcrumbs is probably my favorite song just because it's such a really cool opener for the record, and I wrote the intro like bass part to it. Not because of that, but because that was like the first song that I feel that was a collaboration between like all four of us at the time, and that was something that we were always like kind of afraid to do because Zach and I were like the sole writers, and so I was like really wanting, you know, for this new album to be like a collaboration between like all four of us.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was like the first song where it really felt like, oh yeah, we could write something, you know, all four of us, you know, just everybody write their own part, or like I write a little bit of the, you know, the bass line and then you finish it, and then, you know, I kind of like help with the structure and stuff, and yeah, and I think it's just so cool with like the opening scream too. Originally we weren't gonna have that on there, but I was like, why not? Let's just do that.
Yeah, when I'm showing people Cosmic Kitten, that's most likely the first song I would pull up to show.
Oh yeah. Oh, was that Jay's last record with you guys?
Yeah.
Oh wow, he was a great talent. Like
Technically
definitely.
Jay's first and last record with us. Yeah.
Oh, that was his first and last one.
Yeah, we had recorded everything ourselves before that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Laughable Lifetime was you guys on bass.
Yeah, it was me on bass. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But Jay's on the cover because we asked Jay to be in that music video
Oh, okay.
before they were in the band.
Yeah.
Gotcha. was like they came up with that because every time I hear laugh of a lifetime, it's always that bass part, like every single time. Did you guys come up with that part?
You mean your insult?
That's in your insult. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, sorry.
That's Jay's.
That's Jay's part. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
I've seen
do
it
we
live
have
so
that
many times.
in the first version we released, or only in the album version?
It's on both versions, but it's one of the few things that Jay changed between like the demo bass part and like what Jay wrote.
Oh, okay.
But it was funny because it was like out of all the things like for them to change from the demo to like their own part, they did change this little.
Yeah,
I was like, hell yeah,
that's really cool though. Yeah,
it's iconic. Yeah,
Definitely. And your favorite song off the record, or like favorite riff, or like just moment that you're like, okay, like, this was sick.
Well,
like the whole record's great. So
I dig like the whole record. I just
as a whole,
Blender is really epic. I freaking love Blender. Arctic Feeling is a song that I've come to like love more and more as time has gone on.
Yeah, that was one of the first ones that was just like a little bit like, and then like the second time around, you just got it. But I remember the first time I was just like, oh, okay.
It's a song that's more about feeling it than it is about like understanding it.
I liked it the first time I heard it, and I remember being like extra like just in love with it because of that random little scream. I thought that was funny. Like I remember laughing the first time I heard it because it was just like chilling there. And I was like, that was awesome. That was like perfect.
I'm trying to think what other songs are on the record.
But I do love the drums in the drum intro too. That goes like so hard, like just feels good.
I think "Killing Me" is kind of an underappreciated song from the new record.
Oh yeah, that one's really cool.
Yeah, that song is one that Karen and I kind of mostly did together. It was a fun song to do, but that the guitar solo at the end of that song is one of the few things that I like told the producer. I was like, this is the only thing I don't want to change. Like, just let me record it. You know, because like the guitar solo, sometimes that one had a lot of intention. Like I was like, oh, I have little hooks in there and stuff, so I didn't want to change it.
Yeah.
But the I'm trying to think what other songs. Hold My Soul, Carousel. I can easily say that one of my favorite lyrics on the record isn't on the record. It was a line of lyrics that we took out of Carousel in the bridge. It said, I forget what it was. It's don't be afraid. The lyric was like,
something about not being the same.
Yeah, you said it's don't something. I might be someone else, not quite feeling myself today. It was a lyric right before you come into the bridge of Carousel.
Yeah.
And then we ended up cutting it, and I was like, fuck, I really like that lyric. But that lyric stood out to me really hard. I also kind of like the lyrics in that. Actually, I guess I helped Karen and I wrote those together in the middle of Killing Me, the bridge.
Oh yeah.
Of Killing Me. Those
the bridge
really
is
good.
Nice.
What are those lyrics? Do you remember those lyrics in the middle there?
I see the light on my skin.
Oh yeah.
Calling me home
to a place I've never been.
Where the truth
is laid to rest.
It's not a test.
Open your mouth. It's off your chest. A bloody hole. A beaten soul. For what it's worth, nothing at all.
I just started screaming.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny because the song, so many lyrics of the song are Karen's lyrics, and then all of a sudden, like the bridge comes, and the lyrics should get like stupid depressing because like those are my fucking.
Yeah.
It's like a beaten soul.
A song that was interesting to write. Carousel was completely different. It was like the lyrics were very like short and like kind of like staggered.
Yeah, that's right.
And then I was like, why am I afraid of saying all these other things that I want to say? Like, let's just like
get more words in
there. Words in there. I was really inspired by Mia Zapata's writing from the Gits. And I was like, let's just fit in as many words as I can, like what I want to say. And then it was eventually too long. And Zach helped me like kind of cut it down to like the main parts.
Yeah, we just cut out some syllables here and there. Like it's relatively untouched from what it was. We just cut out a couple syllables here and there.
Definitely, yeah. A distinct characteristic of your guys' music is definitely Karen's voice. There's one song off of Laugh of a Lifetime that I'm like, I've never kind of heard that. Some Fascination. Is there like some type of yodel almost?
Some
like,
facatus.
Yeah, is
A
there
yodel?
like it's like you say something like I forgot.
Is it in the chorus?
Because I'm no muse.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just going.
It's just going falsetto.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Because like I just like heard that and I'm just like I don't know, I've never heard that type of like vocal line, because I noticed that you have more of the quirkier vocals in like the beginning, those first couple of records where you're kind of going for like a different register, I guess you could say, and then like the later records you started going for the screaming and stuff like that, and it got less.
Well, yeah, like
I think for all the like our old records, like it was just a big compilation of like all of our inspirations, and I feel like although we were like experimenting with like different things, I don't feel like we really were able to narrow down the sound that we wanted just yet. And I still didn't feel like super confident like singing a certain way or a different way, so I was trying out like different things. You know, how I felt, you know, natural to me, I guess, but it was still kind of like lacking like a confidence that I wanted. And also like whoever was recording us like didn't really know what to do, because like I would sing really soft and then I would scream, but I feel like on this new album they knew exactly like what we were going for, and that was such a relief, because I was like, finally somebody knows how to really record, you know, my voice the way that, you know, it should be recorded for these songs.
Alex and Ben, you know, both come from a background where they understand that type of voice and that singing style, you know, and you know, I'm really stoked to have had them involved, because I feel like what they brought to our music like really helped a lot with getting us to a place that we feel more comfortable. So Alex and Ben are both heroes. Alex just put out a record called Hoopla under the moniker Weird Nightmare with Sub Pop that just came out like a couple days ago or something. So wherever you're at, check that shit out.
Oh yeah. And what do you guys calling this tour?
This one doesn't have a fun name.
Oh, it's
self-titled.
Yeah, we just didn't name it anything.
Yeah,
we were
it's the
too,
Cosmic
like...
Kitten Rules the World Tour, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
that's in our group chat, our private
our
group chat.
Oh, dang.
We're not supposed to have that much confidence in person, MJ, please.
Secret.
It's a secret.
What we do secret.
No, we just called it like, you know, West Coast Tour 2026.
2026.
So I know you had like the lobotomized tour, so that's why.
Yeah,
Lobotomized
we've
the
always
West
tried
Coast.
to name the tours like a lyric from an album.
Yeah.
So we had like the You Gotta Understand,
Space I Need.
or Space I Need.
Wish I
We
knew
did
about
Dead
you guys at that
Inside
time.
Dead
tour
Inside.
before the album
that song was
released.
out.
Yeah.
Because that's from Hole in My Soul, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Dead Inside.
Yeah, I like the lyrics of that song too.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
That's a great song. It's got like the easiest solo of all time too.
Oh, there you go.
I have to do like a tutorial, like a funny tutorial video for it, because it's just literally one note, but you just go the whole time. Yeah. It adds to the vibe though.
It does, man. Like I can't argue with that. Like Go With The Flow also is like one of those things where he's just playing the piano, just do, and it fucking works. Or like there might be like a Ramon song that also does that too. Well, isn't that the solo for fucking I Want to Be Sedated or something like that? It's just
I don't remember.
I want to be sedated.
Oh yeah, it is.
I think that's the solo. Yeah, the solo
Yeah.
is just that note. Yeah.
Yeah.
So one note solo is underrated, under fucking rated.
Yeah.
Changing the definition of solos. One note at a time.
What were you gonna ask, man?
Oh, I was just gonna say that I think now we should start doing clips.
Oh shit.
I mean, wait. We could do
Okay.
we should do our outro first, but then we're gonna start doing like clips, like think like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds of just like promoting whatever you have coming up. So
Okay.
we'll
Yeah,
break
let's-
those up later. But let's just do the outro.
Let's outro. Yeah. Okay. All right. That was our season finale, season 3 with Cosmic Kitten. The self-titled album is out. Cosmic Kitten on Cosmic Kitten for the Cosmic Kitten tour. It's like Black Sabbath with Black Sabbath and their
Black
song
Sabbath.
Black Sabbath.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, so hell yeah, with legends. All right, it's been Carlos, MJ.
We want to thank you for
Thanks for
watching.
Thanks for still talking to us after all this time.
There's a lot of bands out
Yeah.
there. You got to go out and find the ones you like and help them, promote them.
Doodle-um.
Yeah, go. Just find your band that you like and promote them because, that's what Blur's Dream
Yeah.
is about. Like, we're just trying to show what it's like to actually care about other people in the scene, you know?
Yeah.
And we want you all to go out there and make life a blurry dream of awesome music or something. I don't know.
It'll fix the hole in your soul.
Yeah, it'll
So,
fix the hole in your soul.
That's
Until
right.
then,
Any outros?
you guys take care of yourselves and each other.
Make it happen, Captain. Catch you later, play it.
They'll get their outro. That was our outro.
Not your outro.
Now let's do clips.
My ass.
Okay. Should we take a restroom break?
Yeah, go
Okay.
for it.
I'm also really hungry.
So glad this was fucking recording. The whole time I was paranoid that I didn't fucking press it.
I'm gonna fucking.